What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again. Saturday slate, 4-game slate, tipping off early here at 2:30 Eastern. So I wanted to get this video out a little bit earlier just so you can go and catch it, watch it, and stuff like that. I got my money six for you, 6 of my favorite plays across the board. A very good slate here, some up-tempo, high-scoring game, especially this Philly-Miami, Portland, New Orleans, and then if Houston and Minnesota can stay close, another high-scoring game. So 3 really good games to target on the slate. So slap a like in the video if we're ready to go win some money here on this slate. Really appreciate all the likes. And let's just hop right into it. Rajon Rondo is giving me my first guy. Playoff Rondo. The guy's been balling out. The thing with this New Orleans lineup is that one guy has kind of been stepping up game by game. But the one consistent piece of this offense has been Rajon Rondo. So I like that consistency, that safety out of him with over 40 in 3 out of the 3 DraftKings games so far. So he's been very consistent. I think another good game is coming from Rondo in this spot. He can fill it up in every category. I think this game will be a little bit closer as well. I don't think Portland's just going to roll over in this series. They definitely can take the win in this one, especially if Lillard can get it going from the field. But this should be a little bit closer. He only got 28 minutes last game because it was that blowout against Portland that time. And he can get some more drafting points possibly if he shoots that well from the field and gets those rebounds, assists, like he did the last couple of games. So at 7,600, still a great value. Rajon Rondo, lock him in there. And for my top dog, I'm going to go with James Harden, honestly, at 10,700. I think people could shy away from him from that lackluster performance on the field last game. 2 for 18, 1 for 10 from 3. But in this game on the road, it's going to be more competitive most likely. Minnesota will come out with a little bit more fire in this one. I think Harden is going to have to get it going more for this Rockets offense. And he just has more opportunity here in this game, in a closer game, to get some more run. He got 41 minutes in that close game in the first game and just get some more shots going up, and he should be able to get some more shots to drop. We're talking about one of the best offensive players in the league, so I highly doubt he'll go 2 straight games shooting that poorly. He probably was practicing a shot after that game. Even though they lost, he doesn't want to be shooting that poorly for the rest of the series and just the playoffs in general. So I think he'll come out here a little bit more motivated and get it going from the field, and he's got a nice little price decrease of $500, so a nice little savings on James Harden. We know his upside. Any single matchup, the guy can catch fire and get some high upside games. Like he got 67 in the first game and he got 70 against Washington. He has this upside in every single matchup, so go ahead and lock him in there. And for my third guy, we're going to go with Aminu here, one of the more consistent guys in Portland as well. I mentioned this guy game 1. He kind of disappointed for me in the first game, but the last 2 games, ever since I mentioned him in that first game, he's starting to turn up a little bit. He's getting those rebounds and those shots just to drop here because they're really keying in on Damian Lillard in the offensive end. And Mirotic isn't a great defender normally on the power forward spot, so Aminu is getting some better looks compared to Lillard. And even compared to McCollum, and Nurkic is really struggling here. So Aminu is developing into more of an offensive player for this team. His shots have been trending up 7, 10, and 15. So each game is going up and up, and he's getting those solid rebounds, and he's always active on the defensive end with blocks and steals. So at 5,500, I still think he can get over 30 drafting points here. He has good safety across the board. He can fill it up in every category, really, except assists. So Aminu, 5,500. Portland, like I said, I think this game is going to be a lot more closer. It should be competitive throughout. They don't want to get swept here, so they're going to come out here with some fire, hopefully. Aminu, lock him in there. And for my fourth guy, Derrick Favors, a guy that really stepped up in the last game against OKC. I was kind of waiting for this because against Carmelo, he's not a true power forward. So Derrick Favors, a true power forward, a guy that can really grind with you down low. He really took advantage of that matchup last time, 20 and 16, going for 48 DraftKings points. So I think he can have a great game again here, going against Carmelo. They should try to go to him down low again here. They found a nice little matchup there with Derrick Favors. So I think he can honestly be that second offensive guy they go to besides Donovan Mitchell in this game. And Ricky Rubio, a great passer, can definitely find him there on the post and just some good jump shot opportunities against Carmelo Anthony. And they're back home here in Utah, so he should be comfortable here in Utah. I think he'll get it going. His price isn't that bad at 5,300. He still has that good upside of getting over 30 DraftKings points in this game. He can get some solid rebounds and some solid points on the board against Carmelo Anthony in that mismatch. So Favors, lock him in there. And for my fifth and final guy, I'm looking at Goran Dragic here, another guy that's kind of been trending up in this series for Miami. He's been shooting very well. 2 of the last 3 games, 8 of 13, 8 of 14. Just happened in that game against Philly. The first time he didn't get many assists, only 3 assists in that one. But the assist total did raise up there in that last game against Philly with 8 assists. I was a little bit more, actually no, it wasn't as competitive in that last game, but Dragic, he got 2 more minutes. I think he'll get back up to that 30-minute log like he got in the first game against Philly, because they really need him on that offensive end. They've been struggling to put up some points to keep up with Philly on their highest scoring offense. Dragic, they really need him on the court. He's been that consistent scorer for them, so I think he'll get some more run. It should be more competitive, similarly to these other games. They're at home here in Miami. Don't want to go down 3-1 with it going back to Philly. So Miami's another team here that's going to be coming out with a chip on their shoulder, and Dragic's going to have to lead the way. He's been so consistent in this series except game 1, and the shot totals is exactly what we're looking for. The good opportunity with the over 10 shots per game in all of these games, so a good trend there. And at 6,300, the same price tag as last game, after dropping a 40-point effort. I think he can get it going again here, so lock him in there. And that leaves you with 48.66 remaining per player. You got Rondo there. He's been consistently going over 40. I think he'll do it again. Harden, he's going to get back to his old ways, get over 60 DraftKings points. Aminu, over 30 again, hopefully. Derrick Favors, looking for over 30 for him. And then Goran Dragic should be able to get over 30 in that spot as well. So some good, solid plays across the board. Another guy that impressed me a lot for this Miami lineup last game was Justise Winslow, a young rising kind of star recently, honestly. He's been playing very well. At the end of the year, he's been much more aggressive on the offensive end, which we haven't seen from him a lot throughout his career. He got it going last game, 19 points and 10 rebounds in that spot. Not sure he's going to be able to get 10 rebounds again, but he has been solid rebounding the ball pretty much again, like at the end of the year with some solid like 9, 7. You see these high rebounding totals at the end of the year with the more minutes, and I need to go to him again. That kind of more athletic lineup to match up against Philly. So I think Winslow is going to get some solid run here. He got 27 minutes last game and 31 in the first game against Philly. So when he's getting the extra run, he's normally doing pretty solid. And Whiteside has been Hassan Whiteside has been an absolute disaster for them in this series. So Winslow should get some solid run again here. They need that athletic lineup to really match with Philly here. Winslow, solid matchup too. Philly isn't that great against like the forwards. They're okay, but Winslow, he's just a winner. It seems like at Duke, when he played the March Madness, he played very well. And he's coming out here in the playoffs and showing some stuff. So let's see if he can keep it going here in this must-win basketball game against Philly. So lock him in there. And that is it. 4,800 remaining per player. You got the core 5, and then Winslow on top of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like in the video. If you got anything out of value in this one, you can comment any questions you might have on the slate. Like I said, it's tipping off at 2:30, so you got to get in your research a little bit earlier today. It kind of sucks because you got a game at 10 and you got a game at 2:30, so hopefully there's no like big news that happens or we're waiting on before the slate, but it should be pretty safe throughout. So I hope you guys have a good one on this slate. Win some money for me, and definitely subscribe if you are new here, though, to get these plays every single day. I'll be uploading my MLB DraftKings picks for Saturday as well in the morning. Just wanted to get this out because we had a 2:30 tip here, so wanted to get a little bit earlier so more people can get kind of see what I'm thinking on this slate. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck again. Enjoy your Saturday night. Let's win some money. Enjoy some basketball. Hopefully we have some close games throughout the slate. No more blowouts. And see you guys here again on the next video.